Hi, my name's Daddy. I play Clash of Clans sometimes. This session I thought I'd like to talk through a little bit of the history of Bombi, because the question we get asked a lot is, firstly, what does the name Bombi mean? If you Google it, you're going to find nothing really, but we started this clan Bombi as a cat really to answer that question, because Bombi is all fur and razor blades. You don't want to mess with Bombi. Bombi is KGD's cat. KGD, if you didn't know, was the leader of Bonbee Canada. He started the game. The game came out in Canada a little bit earlier than the rest of the world in beta. So the second day the game came out, KGD founded this clan, and it was really, I believe, after the Order, it was the second clan that was founded. The fundamental success that we've had at Bombi is down to two things really, and you might want to do these in your own clan. Our secret sauce is pretty simple. First of all, we're really generous to each other. There's no hesitation in donations. Of course, advice is given freely. And the second thing is mutual respect for each other. So we don't have any tiffs. We don't have any little sort of clashes within our clan, if you like. We take care of each other, we look after each other, we respect each other, and that makes us very strong. So if you want to start a clan, those are two things you might want to take away. And Bombi was founded in late July really. I joined in August. I came into Bonbee Canada at this time when 2,000 cups was really big, and I had 1,500. Built myself up, became an elder in Bonbee Canada for a couple of months, and became an elder in Bonbee Canada for a couple of months. And I realised that farming was, I was never going to be able to afford to sort of be right at the top, so I'd do a little bit of farming. And there's a guy called Pedro Lee on the forums that came out with a really interesting post on farming, and it kind of changed the way that I looked at the game. And to be honest with you, if I hadn't started farming, I'd probably be out of the game now, because it just got too boring. Anyway, enough about me, enough about Bombi. I thought I'd share with you a few things that's been going on in the last week really. Firstly, I figured let's try and see whether or not the wall level 9 would flame. So I bought one, and the good news is it does. I don't know if you can see that on the camera there, but this is the $1 million or 1 million gold wall. So what I'm planning to do is to try and have it eventually around the entire base, surrounded by flames. I thought that would look quite good. And secondly, I made a real schoolboy error today. I left a builder without any gold for about 10 hours. It hasn't been great in terms of getting gold today. It's been pretty laggy. There's been a couple of maintenances. So the moral of the story is plan your builders ahead of time and plan the gold ahead of time. What else was I talk to? Oh yeah, by the way, don't tell anybody, but I actually bought a Dark Elixir vat recently. I don't like the heroes at all. I think to get them to a point where they can be effective in the game, you're going to have to get them to at least level 10, and that's way out of the reach of most farmers. But why have I got a Dark Elixir vat? Well, it's really down to the air bombs, because I've been sort of taking this DE, and nothing, it's been disappearing because I haven't had a vat. Then I kind of realised that these air bombs are very effective. So they're 600 Dark Elixir each. I got the vat. I don't have the pumps, the mines, or whatever they're called, drills I think now. The only reason I've got a vat is to get the air bombs. Oh yeah, I thought maybe you might like to see an attack on my base as a replay. Okay, let's do this one here. This is quite interesting. So firstly, I leave my town hall outside, and the obvious reason for that is I'd like a cheap shield. So I get attacked a lot and they beat me a lot. That doesn't bother me too much. This guy decides he wants to attack me with healers, which is quite interesting. I don't use them myself. Really don't rate them. And looking at this attack, my opinion on that hasn't changed really. They don't seem to be that effective. I mean, watch that mortar come in, it's just bang, that's it, it's gone. He's trying a goblin rush down here on my mines and my pumps. It's a little bit half baked really. This is the power of your defending troops. It's said that 30% of your defensive power is in your defensive archers, which I kind of believe. Okay, here we go. There's my crossbows, and bang, that's it. It's gone. So it's quite interesting watching. I use the replays a lot in terms of helping me understand where the weaknesses are in my base, because you can look at this. I mean, look at this thing all day long. You kind of see it, become too acquainted with it really. It's quite nice to see it through other people's eyes, where they're attacking, if there's a common theme on the attack, so they're going for constantly for a weak point. Right, well I thought, I've got some troops, so why don't we go out and raid a little bit. I figured perhaps it might be an idea if, I'm only going for 100,000 gold or close, or if it just carries on and on, let's just go for anything, but 100,000 gold is my aim. I'm going to try a new type of attack that Mo Fakiri on the forums has came up with an idea of, why don't we use a dragon for an attack? Well, why not? You've got the elixir, take up 20 spaces, it's pretty effective. I've also got my archers, my barbarians, of course I've got my little friendly goblins, and I've probably got too many wall breakers. Anyway, let's go and raid. As we go through, I'm just going to sort of try and give you a bit of my thoughts on the bases as we see them. So obviously this is quite an early on base. They got everything right. They've got the walls protecting, slowing things down. If they're going to be attacked by someone that's likely to attack them, it's going to be fairly low level troops, and they're going to get caught up on those walls. And they've got a mortar right in the middle, which is a perfect place to put it. 13,500. Yeah, look, these bases are like eggs, right? They've got a crispy outer shell and they're really soft on the inside. As soon as you get through those two walls there, you're in. You can take everything you want, put a few giants in, take the mortars out. Okay, let's flip through a few of these, see if we can find a raid. Nice base, nice base. I'm not too sure why people like to protect stuff as it's upgrading though, because it's pointless. You might as well put something else in there that you want to protect. Okay, nice, excellent. So 228,000 gold. This is a big base for me. We've got one crossbow in the middle. It's loaded as well, because you can see a little bit of purple there. Now he's got it fairly well laid out. He's got his gold vats there. I'm wondering if he's actually got much gold in the pumps and mines. So let's just pop gold in the mines, of course. Let's just see if it's at 228. We take that one out. So there's 20,000 there in those two. So there is some in the mines. You can see that it's slightly full there. So just pop a few goblins down on that. You can see how it empties. Okay, I'm just going to clear out these mines a little bit, because these are kind of free kills, if you like. Then we're going to go for the more difficult stuff right in the middle. I'm going to put a couple of archers on his town hall. The only reason for that is that if all else fails, at least I'll get a few cups. Now, so how do we get into these gold things here? Right. This is going to be a little bit tricky for the wall breakers over here. So why don't we just... That's really close to those as well. Why don't we just pop down some archers there, try and draw some fire, and see if I can sneak in some wall breakers down the middle. Ooh. There we go. So I'm trying to use the other troops as distractions. There we go. Okay, so we're in. Right. So I've got... Take that one out. I'm going to pop a few over there so that my long stream of goblins doesn't get distracted. Right, okay, that's that. Right, so let's fire these in. Can you see how they're just being attracted to the storage there? So I've got 47 left. That should be enough. Okay, it's 102 there. Right, I think perhaps he's going to have... there we go, there's the star. He's probably going to have some Teslas there. But let's just do a line down here so we can see if there's any mines. Now we can see that there's been attacked there before. Right, okay, so while they're being distracted, okay, got 2 Teslas there. I'm going to have to pop open that one there. Okay, look, I've got a dragon. How can I use the dragon now? I want to keep it well over. I'm going to actually put the dragon right onto the Teslas. Oh, there's an airball. See if I can get the A-wall breaker down to the middle there. So the Teslas, of course, do attack the. Teslas, of course, do attack the dragons, but these are tough dragons. Okay, 127,000 gold. Well, look, anything over 100,000 is a win for me. I got 90 dark elixir, yay! Okay, so I'm going to make my second airborne. How's that? So shop, defences, seeking air mine. Just make it now and I'll put it somewhere later. I'm going to go enough for 1. There we go. There's my seeking air mines. Okay, well look, you know, anything over 100,000 is a bonus for me. I did have to use the dragon, but hey, it was fun, wasn't it? So I hope that was useful for you. Focus is usually everything, but in that base there was quite a lot of resources in the pumps and mines, so you know, clearing those out at the start gives you at least, you know, you've made a profit, right? I figured, look, there's a few things that, just to finish off with really, that you might want to take advantage of, because there's a great forum for Supercell, for the game Clash of Clans. It's forum.supercell.net, and you can get to it by clicking on help and support in settings. It takes you straight through to the forums. There's some great resources, a great little community there of people that, you know, might help answer some questions that you have, any problems that you might have. If you want to find a clan, there's a great clan section as well, so do check it out. There's also a Wikipedia page, similar to Wikipedia. It's called clashofclans.wikia.com, and anything you need to know about the game in terms of the facts about the game, and also some great attacking guides are up there as well. But really, you know, I'd like to encourage everyone to make your own videos. You know, we get stronger as a community of players by seeing how other people do it. I'm not saying that the way that I do it is right, but you know, I like to share it, and I quite enjoy sharing it with people because you know, I get the same from other people as well. So please do make a video. If you want to reply to my video with your video, I'm more than happy for that. So it'll show up on my page. You might get some hits, and that's it really. Look, I really do enjoy doing these videos, and I really do enjoy comments as well. So please do, you know, post them on there. I do reply. I'd be very glad to read them, and I'd like to wish you a happy day. Take care. Bye bye.